Eraser tool. The eraser tool is used to remove any unwanted part of the graphic from the stage. Three modifiers are available: eraser mode modifier, faucet modifier, and eraser shape modifier. A, to quickly remove everything from the stage, double click the eraser tool. So if you double click the eraser tool, automatically whatever is there, content of the stage will be erased. Or to remove the strokes or the fill areas, follow the steps below. Step number 1, select the eraser tool. Step number 2, click the faucet modifier in the options area of the tools panel. The pointer changes to a dripping faucet icon. Step number 3, click on the stroke or the fill areas to remove. So here is a screenshot. This is your step number 1. Here is your eraser tool in the tools panel. Step number 2, click on this faucet modifier in the options area. Step number 3, click on it. You will see the mouse pointer will change to a dripping faucet. And as you click on, you will see that the fill area is removed. So this is the shape before the faucet modifier is applied, and this is the shape after the faucet modifier is applied in the fill area, and the third one is the shape after the faucet modifier is applied on the stroke. So the stroke is missing here, and here the fill is missing. Clear? As we know that stroke and fill are different objects in Adobe Animate. Or to erase by dragging, follow the steps below. Third way. Step number 1, select the eraser tool. Step number 2, select the appropriate eraser mode modifier from any one of the following. So these are the eraser mode modifiers: erase normal, erase fills, erase lines, erase selected fills, and erase inside. First, erase normal. Erases everything, be it stroke or fill, when eraser tool is dragged over it. So when you select this option and you drag the eraser tool, so stroke or fill, everything will be erased from the stage. Erase fills. Erases only the fills without affecting the strokes. So if you erase it over any shape, inside fill color will be erased and the strokes will not be affected. Erase lines. Erase only the strokes without affecting the lines. So here the lines will be erased, not the fills. Erase selected fills. Erase only those selected fills without affecting the strokes, whether it is selected or not. So only selected fills area will be erased without affecting the strokes. Whether the strokes are selected or not doesn't matter. Erase inside. Erases only the fill on which you start erasing without affecting the strokes. So any object where you start erasing only erases the inside of the object without affecting the strokes of that object. So here is your erase normal, as you can see here, erase fills, erase lines, erase selected fills, and erase inside. Step number 3, select the eraser shape modifier and select the shape and size of the eraser. Step number 4, drag the eraser tool on the stage. So here is a screenshot. Step number 1, here is the eraser tool using the eraser mode modifier. Step 2, click on this, choose any one of the eraser mode modifier. And step 3, choose the eraser size and shape from here. Okay. And step number 4, click and drag it on the stage on an object. Clear? Now we come to selection tools. We have to select the object to change its properties. So whatever changes you want to have to an object, it must be selected. So important selection tools are: number 1, the selection tool; number 2, free transform tool; number 3, 3D rotation tool; Number 4, lasso tool. Number 5 is a polygon tool. Let us discuss in detail. First is selection tool. The selection tool let us select objects by clicking on it or by enclosing it with a rectangular selection. Let us discuss some of the ways to select an object. The first one, to select a line, fill area or a text block, select the selection tool and click on the appropriate portion of the object. Means to select a line, click on the line. To select a fill area, click inside the fill. To select a text box, click on the text box. Here is this selected fill area is selected here. To select the connected line, select the selection tool and double click on one of the connected lines. As it is selected. To select a fill area and stroke, select the selection tool and double click on the fill. Like this, both the fill and the stroke areas are selected. To select a single object or multiple objects with a rectangular area, select the selection tool and drag to enclose the object or multiple objects within the rectangular area. So click and drag, you have to create a rectangular marquee to select a multiple objects with a rectangular area. Like this. Reshaping lines and shapes outlines. Follow the steps below. Step 1, select the selection tool. Place the mouse pointer close to the line or an outline. A corner shape next to the mouse pointer helps to reshape the endpoints, whereas a curve shape next to the pointer helps to reshape the line to a curve. So two ways are there. If you move the mouse pointer after selecting the selection tool towards the end point of a line, a corner shape will be there where you can change the or modify the endpoints of a line. And if you move the mouse pointer in between or in the middle of a line, a curve shape will be there where change the line to a curve. Okay. Step number 3, click and drag from any point. Is a corner pointer. Here's a curve pointer. So when you move the mouse pointer near the corners, it will be a corner shape. You can modify it, and curve pointer will help you to change the line to a curve. And same thing happens to the reshaping outlines of any shape. See, it is going to the middle, so that's why it has transformed to a shape, and here the pointer is at the corner, so it has transformed to a quadrilateral. Free transform tool. The free transform tool let us move, change size and skew or rotate an object which depends on how the handles on the bounding boxes are dragged. Follow the steps below. Step number 1, select the object using the selection tool on which you wish to perform transformations. Step number 2, select the free transform tool from the tools panel. A bounding box surrounds the selected object. Step number 3, do any one of the following. To move the selected object, place the mouse pointer over it within the bounding box and drag it to a new position. You see the mouse pointer will be changes to a 4 arrowhead corners. To rotate the selected object, place the mouse pointer outside or any one of the 4 corner handles and drag it in the desired direction. To skew the object, place the mouse pointer on the outline between the transform handles and drag. To increase or decrease the size, place the mouse pointer on any one of the corner handles and drag it diagonally as we have dragged pictures. So drag it diagonally in will make it smaller, and drag it out will make it larger. Step number 4, to end, click outside the selected area. So it is a screenshot. Step number 1, select the object by clicking on it. You can see the handles. Step number 2, click on this free transform tool. Step number 3, click and drag in the desired direction. And step number 4, after transformation is done, click outside in the blank area. Lasso tool. The lasso tool lets us select objects by drawing a freehand area. All the objects get selected in it. Follow the steps below. Step number 1, select the lasso tool. Here is your lasso tool here. Step number 2, drag it around the selected objects to form a loop and close approximately from where you have started. All the objects get selected. So if you have started from here, close it approximately near to it. A loop will be formed and all the objects inside it will be selected. Polygon tool. The polygon tool lets us make selections by clicking specific points to form a polygon around an image. It is available by clicking the small triangle at the lower right corner of the lasso tool in the tools panel. So the polygon tool is available in the lasso tool only. So it is that the small triangle of the polygon bottom. If you click it on the lasso tool, the polygon tool will be appearing. Click anywhere on the image to mark the starting point. Click to mark the first segment, continue, and click to start at the starting point to close. Like here, click on here to mark at the beginning, then the next segment. Next segment, click like this, like a polygon, and after finishing, click on the starting point to close. View modification tools. Tools in this category are hand tool, the rotation tool, the zoom tool. First one, the hand tool. The hand tool let us change the view of the stage without changing the magnification. It is used to have a closer look at a particular portion of the graphic object on the stage. This is your hand tool. Next one is rotation tool. The rotation tool lets us rotate the stage in different direction. It is available by clicking the small triangle at the lower right corner of the hand tool. Okay, you can see here the stage is rotated. Zoom tool. The zoom tool let us change the magnification level. To zoom in or out, choose the enlarge or the reduce modifiers in the options area of the tools panel. So here is the enlarge modifier, here is the reduce modifier. Okay. So that's all.